I'm Chung-Won with .v Mobile, and today we're taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy S3 at CTIA 2012. Can you give us a walkthrough of the newly announced device?
Sure. So this is it, the global version of the Galaxy S3. First thing obviously that you see is the big, bright 4.8-inch HD Super AMOLED 720p screen. You can also see it's a really thin device, so just 8.55 millimeters thick, very light, removable battery. It actually comes in 3 memory configurations, so 16, 32, or 64 gig, and then also has a micro SD slot, so expandable with another 64 gig if you want. On the camera side of the equation, we've got a 1.9 megapixel on the front. That can capture 720p video, 8 megapixel on the back, 1080p video, and you can also capture full frame stills while it's shooting video. Just tap on the screen, take additional shots, zero shutter lag, all those kinds of features that you'd kind of expect. Kind of getting into the software, it is Ice Cream Sandwich with TouchWiz. A lot of cool features here. We spent a lot of time really refining the user experience, gestures, things like Smart Stay. So because you want to conserve your battery, you turn your backlight off after 15 seconds, but inevitably you're on a web page reading an article and it starts to turn off and you're like, oh, I gotta tap the screen again. So basically with Smart Stay, it knows that you're looking at it, reads your eyes, and won't turn the screen off. So very cool feature there. Lots of other cool gestures. Things like being able to just pick up the phone and talk to somebody. So we're texting back and forth. I'm getting tired of texting you because you're just not getting what I'm saying. We're like trying to sort out where we're going for dinner and it's all a big mess and I'm like, forget it. Pick up the phone, put it to my ear, and it will call you automatically. Other cool stuff in here, actually what I'll do is I'll just walk you through what that Motion UI menu looks like so you can get a sense of what's there. And I passed it because I'm not paying attention. Pick up to be notified. So for a long time in the Galaxy devices, you've had the ability to just put it down to mute. Right. Now what happens is when you pick it back up, if you've missed a notification, it'll vibrate to let you know. Double tap to go to the top of a list. So a very cool feature where you're in your contact list in an email, scroll down to the bottom, double tap the top of the device, it takes it back up. Neat one, pan to browse image. So you've zoomed in to a picture, now just hold down on the screen, you can pan around an image, very cool. Palm swipe to capture, we've always had that, and then you can put your palm over it to pause. Other cool stuff on the gesture side is what we've done with S-Voice. So ever since the Galaxy S2 with Voice Talk, we've had the ability to control your device by talking to it. With S-Voice, we've extended that. It's not going to work great in here because of all the noise, but basically a lot better natural language recognition, and it's now integrated with Wolfram Alpha. So under the covers, you can ask it all kinds of great questions, and it'll know the answer. So whether that's math, or how old Bill Gates is, or whether I'm going to need an umbrella tomorrow, it'll be able to answer. Can still do great stuff like launch applications, search the web for you, do all that basic device control. The other thing, though, that's kind of cool is that we added the ability to interact with your device directly with voice. So you can wake it up just by talking to it, you can pause your calendar, like you can snooze an event reminder, you can ignore an incoming call or answer an incoming call just by talking to the device. So you don't even have to touch it, don't have to pick it up, just talk to it and it knows it's there. That's kind of how we've optimized the device experience. Then there's cool stuff. In the camera, for example, because it's zero shutter lag and really fast, we've got a bunch of cool features in here. So we've now got HDR, high dynamic range, just some really good looking shots. We've got burst shot mode, which allows you to take up to 20 pictures by just holding the shutter button. It takes about 3 per second, so really quickly. If you want to capture a fast action scene in a football game or a soccer game, you can do that. 2 other cool features, Share Shot. So what it does is use a direct Wi-Fi connection between multiple devices. So say you go to a party with your friends or a concert, you're out in the field at a festival, you basically set up a Wi-Fi direct connection between the multiple devices, everybody takes a couple of photos, and they're automatically shared with everybody in the gallery, so you've got all of that. Other cool thing, Buddy Photo Share. So take a picture, it automatically recognizes that there are faces in the picture. I can tag those from my contact list, whether those are like Twitter contacts, LinkedIn contacts, Facebook contacts. And then next time I take a picture of you, I can share with you automatically. It'll know who you are and allow me to share directly or link to you directly. So very cool features there in the camera. That's that stuff. The other cool stuff that we've done is really around sharing. So we've made All Share a lot more intuitive and easy to use. So now if you're watching a video, an All Share icon appears, allows you to share directly to another device. Literally with a contextual icon. So whether it's music, photos, or video that you're trying to share, do it really simply. The other cool thing is that we've made it really simple to share with your friends and other Galaxy S3 owners with a feature called S-Beam. So with Ice Cream Sandwich and NFC, Android introduced the ability to share small bits of information. So whether that's a contact, an appointment, a web address, a map, or a YouTube video. We've extended that. We talk to people and they're basically like, no, we want to share music, real videos, and photos. And so you can now do that. You can share files up to a gig in size just by tapping the two devices together. It automatically puts a direct Wi-Fi direct connection between them. You can go apart, sends the information over in the background. So very cool there. Yeah, I mean, that's it in a nutshell. We've got a bunch of cool features in All Share Play. So now you can access information from other networks, stream information from your PC to your phone, your TV. I can share a group of photos with a bunch of people in an ad hoc network. Loads of very cool stuff to share your information. Loads of very cool ways to interact with the device. And in a nutshell, yeah, that's the Galaxy S3.
Quad-core processor and everything.
So yeah, so this is in the global version, powered by our own Exynos 4 quad-core processor running at 1.4 gigahertz. So as you can kind of see, blazingly fast, no lag, great device.
When it comes to the US, are you able to comment on what processor it is?
What I can say is basically, all I can say about coming to the US is it's coming in the summer and it'll be HSPA Plus and LTE. Can't comment on anything beyond that at this point.
And it's the signature from the international, which has been missing so far in the US version, the home button.
Yeah.
Will that be part of the US series?
Too early for me to confirm or deny that one for you. What I can say is that with the Galaxy S, so for a long time, North America has been very different than what we've done internationally with the device. With Galaxy S2, we took a really stand at trying to be a lot more consistent with our design language, and that's going to continue with this one. So we'll see.
And you mentioned the 3 memory configurations, and this will come with a memory card slot as well,
That's
right?
correct, yeah. So we've got the 16, 32, and 64, plus the micro SD for up to another 64.
Wow.
So if you want, you can have a device with 128 gigs of storage.
So the only thing that's missing from here is the S Pen from the Galaxy Note, right?
Yeah, I mean, basically that and a slightly larger screen, and you've got the perfect device.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
No problem, thanks.